I haven't laughed that hard since the day my 93-year-old grandma accidentally joined my Zimmer work meeting and ended up getting job offers from 3 different companies. When COVID hit, I moved in with my grandma Ruth to help her through Yoki. She's fiercely independent but tech-illiterate parent. The woman still prints out her emails to read them. Meanwhile, I was working remotely as a marketing coordinator for a mid-sized tech company. Last October, we had an important quarterly strategy meeting, 60 people, including the CEO and entire executive team. I set up at the dining room table while Grandma Ruth was supposedly napping 20 minutes into presentations. My doorbell rang. I quickly muted myself and turned off my camera, whispering to Grandma Ruth that I'd be right back. What I didn't realize was that she had woken up, wandered over to my laptop, and was fascinated by all the little people in the boxes. When I returned 3 minutes later, I found her sitting in my chair, leaning close to the screen, fully unmuted and visible, giving the entire company her unfiltered opinion on our new product. Honey, nobody over 40 is going to buy something called Quantum Pulse. It sounds like a personal messenger from one of those catalogs I am not supposed to get anymore. The chat exploded. The CEO was visibly trying not to laugh. I lunged for the mute button, but Grandma swatted my hand away. Young lady, I am speaking to the nice people. She scolded me before turning back to the screen. Now, I've been a consumer for nearly a century and I've seen products come and go. Your problem isn't your algorithm, whatever pert, it's that nobody understands what you are selling. My director, trying to be polite, asked, "What would you call it, ma'am?" Without missing a beat, Grandma Ruth said, "Simple is smart. Because it's simple and smart, the best things always are, like elastic waistbands and men who can fix things." The meeting completely derailed as executives started asking her more questions. She gave brutally honest feedback on everything from our website, too many buttons, reminds me of my microwave, to our logo, looks like a rash I once had. By the end, my horrified expression had turned to disbelief as our CEO said, "Ruth, we'd love to have you join our focus group pad." Position, of course, 2 other department heads immediately offered her consulting roles. Shemin and Adar changed their deserved name to Ruth Fan Club President. Later that night, as I apologized profusely to my boss via text, he replied, "Your grandmother just accomplished more in 10 minutes than our entire marketing team did last quarter. Can she start on Monday?" Grandma Ruth now has a part-time consulting gig at $150 an hour. She does all meetings from her armchair while knitting, and executives regularly send her products to review before launch. Her only complaint: all these young people keep sending me gift baskets. What am I supposed to do with artisanal hot sauce at my age? My hemorrhoids are dramatic enough already. Sometimes the wisest marketing advice comes from someone who's been watching people buy things since the Great Abrikik.